Hiya there and welcome to Trains, Planes and Automobiles. Hopefully today you're going to learn a little bit more about the HMS 1939 Prince of Wales World War II Battleship. Basically, the Prince of Wales, the only modern Royal Navy capital ship to be sunk during World War II. She and the older Repulse succumbed to Japanese land-based bombers 3 days after the attack on Pearl Harbor. The new battleship, HMS Prince of Wales, had been in commission only 6 weeks when news came through of the German battleships Bismarck's foray into the North Atlantic with the flagship of the battle cruiser squadron. HMS Hood, she sailed from Halliford in Iceland on 23rd of May 1941 to intercept the German force in the Denmark Strait. Early next morning, the British squadron sighted the Bismarck and her consort, the heavy cruiser Prince Eugene, and the flagship led the attack. The HMS Prince of Wales was experienced teething troubles in her 14-inch 355mm gun turret, and her main gunnery radar set was not working either. But in spite of a 380mm 15-inch hit on the compass platform and several hits amidship, she was able to inflict underwater damage on the Bismarck, causing her to lose fuel. Although ordered to break off by the admiral commanding the heavy cruisers, Captain Leach maintained that his ship was still a battle-worthy, brave guy, and shadowed the German ships until the ship ran low on fuel and had to return to a Scapa flow. HMS Prince of Wales took Winston Churchill across the Atlantic to confer with President Roosevelt of America, and in October 1941 was sent to Singapore with the battle cruiser Repulse. This was a misguided attempt by Churchill to deter the Japanese from attacking the East Indies. The disaster at Pearl Harbor on the 7th of December showed how exposed were the British forces in Malaya. And 2 days later, the two capital ships sailed to intercept a reported amphibious landing force on the eastern coast of Malaya. Both ships were sunk by a well-coordinated attack by land-based bombers leaving Malawi, and an impregnable fortress of Singapore to be overrun. So, unfortunately, not a good ending for this pretty big, iconic Prince of Wales British battleship. The King George V class had the heaviest protection of all battleships. Built to the 35,000-ton limit, HMS King V played a major role in crippling the Bismarck and went on to fight with the British Pacific Fleet in 1945. Her sister, HMS Duke of York, sank the raider Swanhorst in 1943, and with the Anson and the Howe went to the Pacific in 1945 to 1945. She had a range of 6,000 miles. She had a speed of 28.5 knots. She was obviously a battleship. She had a 4-shaft geared turbines producing 110,000 horsepower. She had a length of 227.1 meters or 745 feet. She had a beam of 31.3 meters or 103 feet. She had a weight of 36,727 tons as standard. So they were some facts of the ill-fated World War II battleship, the HMS Prince of Wales. Hopefully you enjoyed the pictures and you learned something new. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.